It's now time for the Rebirth Sports Full Game Recap. We go all the way back December the 12th, the year 2023, when the Nashville Predators were welcoming in the Philadelphia Flyers for the first of two regular season meetings that will both take place during this month of December. Head coach Andrew Brunette deployed his line combinations in the following way, and with everybody being healthy, listen up some different combinations. Forsberg, O'Reilly, and Nyquist, Sherwood, Novak, and Evangelista back together. Trennan, Glass, and Sissons, Smith, McCarron, and Parson and Tomasino out as a healthy scratch. Yossi and Fabro, McDonough and Carey, Luzon and Shen, Barry out as the healthy scratch. UC Saros getting the start in net on home ice for the Nashville Predators. And he's going to work just 25 seconds in the game as UC Saros coming up with the first save of the game, coming up with a save on Forrester at 42 seconds of the first period. Forrester off the box. 2 minutes for slashing. Urslan's coming up with a save on Novak. Urslan's then coming up with a save on Forsberg. Then a third save on Nyquist before the end of this Nashville Predators power play, standing tall early on in this first period. At 3:02 of the first period, Luke Schen's off the box. 2 minutes for roughing, just a little too aggressive on his defense again. This time, UC Saros going to work. UC Saros coming with a big save on Lawton. Then UC Saros coming up with a save on Atkinson. So both teams now have an opportunity on the power play, and neither team able to convert. 5:59 of the first period. UC Saros coming with the save on Brink at 6:43 of the first period. Saros coming with a save on Nyquist. 9:21 of the first. Saros comes up with a save on Farabeen at 9:42. The Nashville Predators break through and get on the scoreboard first in this game. It's Nyquist's fourth goal of the season. It was a perfect deflection of Carrier's long shot, giving the Nashville Predators a 1-0 lead. Again, Nyquist just a perfect redirect from just on top of the blue paint. At 11:40 of the first period, UC Saros comes to save on Atkinson's strong drive to the net. This was a 5-star save, no doubt about it. At 12:38 of the first period, first I thought it was Roman Yossi going to the box, but they got Yossi out of the box and put Dante Fabro in the box. 2 minutes for hooking on Tippett's backdoor crash. It was an odd man rush again for the Philadelphia Flyers, and Fabro ends up taking the penalty right here, trying to prevent the scoring chance. UC Saros back to work, this time with the blocker, a save on Frost. Then Saros comes up with another save on Couturier, plus the rebound gem. Flyers buzzing all over the Nashville Predators. At 15:28 of the first period, Evangelista is now off to the box. 2 minutes for hooking, in Philadelphia is getting another opportunity on the power play, and Saros coming in with another save on Frost, and yet another save on Lawton. At 18:18 of the first period, Saros coming up with a save on Yossi. At 18:42 of the first period, Saros coming up with a save on Sissons, and the rebound goes up over the crossbar. Golden opportunity for Colton Sissons right here. The Philadelphia Flyers outshoot the Nashville Predators first period 15-7, but the Nashville Predators do hold a one-goal lead. On to the second period in the clean sheet. It starts just like the first, but this time 5 seconds quicker, 20 seconds into the second period. UC Saros coming with a save on Forrester on a 2-on-1. Just an incredible save to happen this quickly off the puck drop in the second period. The Flyers clearly ready to go, because then 34 seconds into the second period, Saros coming up with a save on Couturier's partial breakaway. 49 seconds, Saros coming with a save on Farabee. Three incredible saves by UC Saros in the first minute of the second period. But at 3:05 of the second period, it's Michael McCarron's fourth goal this season, giving the Predators a 2-0 lead. Shen's shot hits McCarron's skate. He looks down, gathers it, and finishes from the slot area. This all happened on a delayed penalty call, with the extra attack run. The Nashville Predators taking advantage of this opportunity multiple times on the season. So the Predators now lead 2-0 early in the second period. At 7:20 of the second period, Saros coming with a save on Forsberg off of the rush. A large scrum after the whistle, the largest scrum we would see in this game to this point. At 9:32 of the second period, Saros coming with a save on Ristolainen. At 10:30 of the second period, Hathaway off the box. 2 minutes for high sticking, and editor's note in this situation, it was an absolutely terrible call. There was no possible way there was a high stick in this replay when I got a chance to see it over and over again. So a terrible call. Philadelphia, motivated by getting the bum penalty call against them, end up with 4 shots on goal, 4 shorthanded shots on goal. The Preds, a sloppy mess during this power play, unable to generate any zone time and unable to really possess the puck at any point in time. The Preds do survive their own power play, so we go to the 12:35 mark of the second period, now down to the second half of the game. Saros is coming with a save on Konecki at 13:34. Saros is coming with a save on Tippett's wraparound, strong help from Sherwood with a big stick check. We've seen this from Sherwood before, and this would help out the netminders. UC Saros is able to come in and clean up on the delayed backhander at 14:07 of the second period. Saros comes with a save on Farabee. 16:36 of the second period. Saros comes with a save on Luke Evangelista at 17:26 of the second period. It's Luzon versus Delorier. 2 extra for unsportsmanlike conduct somewhere in that whole situation. Never really got a clarification on where that was called, but Forsberg with the only scoring opportunity for the Nashville Predators on this power play, but it would be better than the previous one. But unfortunately, as soon as the power play comes to its conclusion for the Nashville Predators, caught with only 1D back, Couturier is fresh off the rush, slips behind the D, waits Saros out after the PK. Couturier finishes off with his 7th goal of the season. It was, as a matter of fact, it was coming out of the box right there. Farabee coming out of the box and helping set up Couturier. So the Philadelphia Flyers are on the board on Couturier's 7th goal of the season. Nashville now leads 2-1. We hit the end of the second period with the Flyers out shooting the Nashville Predators 29-12. We go to the third period on this back sheet of the paper. 52 seconds in. Nashville, too many men on the ice. They're going to be shorthanded yet again. Saros going to have to come and save on Forrester. Then Saros coming with a save on Frost. UC Saros then comes up with a save on Konecki, and then Nerson comes up with a save on Cole Smith's shorthanded breakaway right there at the end of the power play for the Philadelphia Flyers. Smith had a great opportunity to put the Nashville Predators ahead further in this one. 4:14 of the third period. Forrester misses the net after Schen's broken stick leads to a turnover and a glorious opportunity just outside the blue paint. Forrester just could not find the net. 6:36 of the third period. Sasson coming with a save on Nyquist at 6:49 of the third period. It's Sanheim, his 4th goal of the season, tying game up at 2 apiece. Ended up being a 3-on-1 after a non-call in the neutral zone. Nyquist, who just generated the Nashville Predators' previous scoring opportunity just a few seconds earlier, was held, hooked, pulled something in the neutral zone, and everybody in the ice furious they didn't get the call, but there was no whistle, there was no call, so play continued on. Sanheim's able to convert easily on the back end. UC Saros throwing his arms up in the air in a considerable amount of disgust over how, honestly, everything is going at this point in the game. 2-2 now in favor of not in favor of anybody, but it seems like the Philadelphia Flyers are leading. 8:06 into the third period. UC Saros coming up with a save on Hathaway. 9:51 of the third period. Saros coming up with a save on Luke Evangelista's sharp angle shot almost from the goal line. Philadelphia is just simply blocking shots all over the rink, but the Preds are generating their best momentum of the game in the offensive zone. And for several minutes here, the Philadelphia Flyers, again, are just in every lane, blocking every shot. And the number of block shots that piled up here during this stretch of hockey is pretty incredible. At the 14-minute mark, the Preds do finally get another shot on net. It's by Nyquist, and it's stopped at 15:26. Luzon throws one shot on net. It is also turned aside at 16:03 of the third period. It's going to be UC Saros coming with a save on Couturier, plus the rebound follow-up by Forrester. 16:50. We see another shot on net by the Nashville Predators. Nerson comes with a save on Yakov. Trended at 17:25 of the third period. UC Saros comes with a save on Atkinson, and the Nashville Predators have managed to hold on until the end of regulation, earning themselves a point. The Philadelphia Flyers outshoot the Nashville Predators for the game, for the regulation, 40-19. So the Nashville Predators only pick up 7 shots on goal in the third period on total. The Philadelphia Flyers tie the game up. We go to overtime, and we are just 18 seconds into overtime. As a matter of fact, the Nashville Predators are the only team to possess the puck, and it's Philip Forsberg who's looping around the offensive zone. He fires it towards the net, then he follows it, and then he jams the rebound in. He found the loose puck sitting on the back of the pad and onto the ice and then into the back of the net. The Nashville Predators come away with the victory 3-2 in overtime over the Philadelphia Flyers on Forsberg's 15th goal of the season. Now, you could tell the Philadelphia Flyers were not happy about the way this game wrapped up or ended, but for Philip Forsberg, ever the opportunist and the goal scorer, he did everything right on this play. He looped around the top of the offensive zone. He fired a strong, heavy wrist shot towards the net, and then he followed his own shot, as they teach you to do from the earliest days of playing hockey. Followed to the net, found a loose puck, and he put it into the net. 3-2 in overtime in favor of the Nashville Predators. Philadelphia outshoots Nashville 40-21 in this game. UC Saros is absolutely the reason the Nashville Predators were able to make it to overtime, and then UC Saros didn't even have to touch the puck in OT as Philip Forsberg gets the job done. But UC Saros, his heaviest workload of the season. Philip Forsberg, the game winner and opportunist there on the rebound for the Nashville Predators. 2 points that they probably didn't deserve, but they found a a way to hang in there, and they found a way to find themselves a victory over a really good, really hot Philadelphia Flyers team at this point in the season. That's going to do it for the Reverse Sports Full Game Recap. That was a pretty wild one down the stretch right there. UC Saros keeps the Preds in this one. We've got full analysis, box score, and more coming up next on the Renegades of Puck podcast.